Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome to another video of Big Brother D, and today we'll be going over the power of manifestation. Let's get it started. So you guys are probably wondering, D, what is manifestation? And I'll tell you guys right now the definition I follow of manifestation. Manifestation is bringing something tangible into your life through action and belief. That's manifestation. What are the pros of manifestation? The pros of manifestation are that it's just a winner's mindset in general. I've been following manifestation in general since, man, I can't even tell you. I've been following this since probably middle school when I did wrestling. I started wrestling in 7th grade, and man, I had an undefeated record until midway through 8th grade. But man, I remember I would manifest, I'm the guy, I'm gonna do my thing, tear it up, and I'm gonna be a beast, right? I would envision myself still being an undefeated athlete. I would go into these matches, I would train up leading up to these matches with a mindset of, I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna stay undefeated, that's that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, that's what it's gonna be. And I did stay undefeated for a very long time, until one match where I doubted myself, and I ended up losing that one. That broke my undefeated streak, but it's okay. We did good. But that was my first encounter with manifestation for sure. I'd say my second encounter of manifestation was most definitely when I got straight A's for the first time ever in my life. I struggled so hard in school. I have a really big issue of focusing. I would just have a hard time focusing in class. I would do okay in school. My parents wouldn't get mad if I got A's, B's, and C's. They'd be fine with a couple of C's. They didn't mind it. D's and F's, that's not okay. They were fine with A's, B's, and C's, and I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna try my best. And I would achieve the A's and the B's for sure. I would get like a C or two along the way, which is no big deal to them. It was up to their standard. Did I try to exceed their standard? For sure. For the first time ever, I really wanted to exceed the standard. I gotta prove to myself at least once in my life that I can get straight A's. 8th grade year, the last 2 quarters of the year, like right after wrestling season probably, man, I locked in. I was on top of assignments. I would get my assignments done as soon as possible, quick, being efficient, sharp, and staying on top of absolutely everything in my life. I would also go on this thing called Parent Portal. You guys are familiar with that. This is something we used in middle school. I'm not even sure if the software is still available anymore. For those people who remember what Parent Portal is, shout out to you guys. Man, Parent Portal, dude, I would hop on that and check my grades every single day, at least once or twice. I would check my grades once, and I would see A in math, B in science, C in whatever subject. Check the next day. Oh, okay, that C went up to a B. Perfect. Okay, check the next day. Dang, it's like almost at a 90%. Dang, I'm like this close. I'm this close to grading. The feeling I got when I finally did achieve the straight A's, I was on top of my teachers' behinds, bro. I was like, dude, I need these grades in, bro, because I want to be able to see this. Like, I need to be able to see my straight A's. I asked my English teacher for the first time. I was like, hey, man, did you put that assignment in? How'd I do? He was like, man, you did great. I'm gonna input it tonight. I was like, man, can you input it right now, bro? I gotta see that. So he input it. I saw my grade update later in the night when I got home, and I was ecstatic, completely ecstatic and shocked through the roof. I saw straight A's for the first time ever. I was like, okay, now the hard part is we gotta hold this together. We gotta make sure we don't drop below 90 in any of these classes, right? If I was sharp, I was staying diligent. I made sure I didn't drop below a 90 in any of the classes, right? End of the quarter came, got my report card back, and straight A's. Exactly like how I pictured it, exactly like what I worked for, but I kept visually manifesting it. I would constantly look at Parent Portal and manifest the straight A's. I would look at Parent Portal, and although I would see A, B, C, and like whatever other grades, I'd be like, man, that C is gonna be a B by next week. Just watch, just watch. And I was telling myself these things. I was making myself believe these things. I was speaking it out into the universe. That is also the key of manifestation. You gotta speak it into the universe. Your tongue is so powerful. Your word is so powerful. It's so valuable. You gotta be careful. It can be used both destructively and positively. What I mean by that is you gotta make sure what you're saying out your mouth is what you want. If I say, man, you know, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get that car, you know? I'm not sure if I'll be able to get that Supra. That's bad energy. That's pointless, man. You don't wanna do that. You wanna put positive energy out there. You gotta almost psych yourself out, bro. You almost gotta psych yourself out. You almost gotta lie to yourself. Fake it till you make it, and you'd be surprised it works. You'd be very surprised. Instead of putting that negative energy, man, and it's not that it's like negative, but it's like pessimistic and not believing in yourself. That's what it is. It's you not believing in yourself and thinking you're capable of doing it, but you'd be surprised. The universe, so much power, so much energy. It's a very giving place. I'd recommend speaking positively what you want to achieve, and what you want to do in this life. Of course, action's got to follow behind. I promise you, both action and manifestation together, lock in conjunction, you will go soaring, brother. That's my take on that. Let's get into it. Why you should do it too. You should do it because, like I said in the last clip, it's just a winner's mindset. It's positive, gonna do nothing but better for you and your life and the people around you. Because at the end of the day, you want to improve your life. Deep down, you want to. If you learn to just focus positive energy and truly visualize what you want out of the universe, then I promise you, you will achieve absolutely everything you want in this life. Absolutely everything. No stop. stop. You gotta believe that you can achieve the impossible. There's a quote, but I'm gonna try to find it real quick before, so I can reiterate it to you guys. Before I mention the quote, there's a documentary here on YouTube, and it's called The Secret. It's called The Secret. Oh, it's like an hour and a half long documentary, and it is very interesting. You can watch like a summary of it, and maybe I'll make a summary of it in the future. I'd recommend watching that original documentary, and it's really insightful, really cool. Let me get that quote for you guys. Found the quote. It goes like this: how big would you dream if you knew you couldn't fail? I'm in the video on that. What's up, guys? Thank you for watching another episode of Big Brother D. I really appreciate it, and I'm gonna try to post at least once or twice a week, but stay tuned for the next episode. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Love.